Hi there, and welcome to Sports Betting Illuminated. I am your host, Ariel Calista Miller, and today I am here to dive right into my top 3 picks and my sharpest 3 props with you. I'm the author of Sports Betting Illuminated, a book which will be on bookshelves globally in just a few days. It outlines my strategies on how I've been able to continually post ROIs between 30 to 50% every season across multiple sports leagues. And if you would like to see the proof for yourself, make sure to check out my daily timestamp videos that I posted for over 2 years across all of my social media platforms. And while you're at it, please make sure to like, follow, and subscribe so that we could win together. Now, let's dive right into this 3x3 format where I give you my top 3 picks, my top 3 props, and of course, remember this is a live show, so feel free to comment in with any games that you would like me to analyze right here on air, and we will just dive right into that. So today we are starting off with the Vikings versus the Giants game. I notice I am having a little bit of a chat issue. Please hold for just one moment. Okay, I can see you guys. Hello, Craig. Hello, The Sharp. Welcome so much. Welcome to my live stream, and thank you so much for joining me today. Sorry about the little quick technical difficulties here, but I really appreciate you guys joining me. And before we get started with this Vikings-Giants game, I think it is time to sit back, relax, and get our minds right to win some wagers. That's right, the Mushroom Bong is back. Today, I am enjoying some runs. This is a hybrid, and it is well known for its fruity flavor profiles, and it has a very sweet, candy-like scent. That's where it gets the name from, runs. It was also awarded Strain of the Year in 2020, so it's very popular. So let's sit back, relax, and get our minds right to win some wagers. Welcome to my debut show, Sports Betting Illuminated. Victory rips! You are sold. It is a great strain, and I am feeling good. I'm feeling ready to win some wagers. What about you? Excited for the games today? Let's break down this Vikings versus Giants game. This is really, I can't wait to dive in. This is my first pick of the day. This spread opened up a while ago with the Vikings +1, and this team has had a very good preseason. Vegas started moving this line very early on to -1.5 with some solid Vikings money supporting it. Vegas truly doesn't like to make road teams favorites, especially in tight games, so my thought is that Vegas is trying to prevent some of the larger swing money from coming in on the Vikings. I say go Vikings -1.5. Ooh, I am feeling that victory rip. Hello everyone, thanks for coming in. Nice seeing you, Derek and Tyler. Hey, go fishing! Oh yes, victory rips all around. One more before I dive into my prop in this game. Now, I know you guys are going to like this one. My first prop of the day is Justin Jefferson over 90 receiving yards at +125. Jefferson is the best receiver in the league, and Sam Darnold is more than capable of getting the ball into his hands. So there you have it, folks. My first game and my first prop of the day. Hey there, everyone. And of course, remember guys, this is a live format and I will be taking questions about games that you want me to break down. Now, this Vikings pick really illustrates my tip of the day. And my tip of the day is to play with the house and not against it. Right? That's what I said when I first opened up this show. And this is simply a theory based on Nash's equilibrium and game theory. I was able to find a way to use these concepts, Nash's equilibrium and game theory, to create a strategy to play with the house. Vegas has the top of the line AI and models and analytics, and I am playing with the house. And this way, I'm playing with the house and only playing against the squares and the Joes out there. And really, the masses. And this strategy, this strategy is where my entire ROI comes from. It's not from knowing everything about all of the players. Really, I would be terrible at fantasy football. Don't ask me to do that. But it comes from playing with the house. And simply by playing with the house, I've been able to achieve 30 to 40 to 50% ROIs across multiple leagues, different sports, whether it's basketball or baseball or football, of course, everyone's favorite. And I'm here to teach you these strategies. That's what these daily tips are going to be for on the show. These tips are going to teach you how to play with the house and not against it. And we're just going to break it down a little bit more every single show. And some of you here have already taken the journey with me and are achieving super high ROIs, like Tyler and Derek. And I mean, the Sharp, I see a lot of you guys here, and you guys have already taken the journey with me to understand my strategy, and I want every person here to take the journey with me so that we could dive into all of these together and sports betting could be profitable for all of us. That's the goal, right? Let's do some winning. Victory riffs? For that. Thanks, Craig, for writing in about the Steelers and Falcons game. So let me break this down for you live on air. This is going to be a fun one, but I hope you guys don't mind if I take a moment because I am breaking this down in real time. So let's take a look and see what the current numbers are doing at this very moment. And I will pull your question right up on the screen here. Okay, there you guys have it. You know what I'm talking about. Okay. Let me refresh some of these numbers so I could let you know exactly what is going on. I love how you guys are all writing your plays in the chat. This is really, really exciting. Okay, so I have been watching this Falcons spread, and I've been watching this Falcons spread. It did open up at -2.5. It moved to -3.5, and there was some level 1 pro money pushing it. Then there was some mixed Falcons money that was starting to look pro, and then it went to -4, and there was a lot of mixed money. Right now I do see a little bit of pro money starting to come in on Pittsburgh, but it's a little weird because Vegas is moving the line against them a little bit, just seeing how this line has moved from -2.5 to -4, where it is right now. And seeing how the money isn't moving in the same direction, this might be a game that I would possibly consider staying away from for now. Yeah, it is very interesting. And then other spots, I see some pro money coming in on the Falcons. So it really is changing from place to place. It doesn't seem it doesn't seem like a lot of the pros in Las Vegas are necessarily in agreement with each other in this game. But let's look at the totals now. Hey everyone, it's so nice seeing you. So this opened up under 43 minus 110. It was minus 110 both ways. And right now I see kind of mixed money. I see some money coming in on the under, especially in a few of these more established Las Vegas sports books. I see some money coming in on the under, and considering how it's moved, it's sitting at 42.5 right now in some spots. So not a big Vegas move at all. Most Vegas books are holding it pretty tight at 42.5. The money is pretty mixed here, even though I would say there is a lot of pro money leaning on the under in a majority of the spots. And just looking at that and then looking how Vegas is moving it looks like Vegas is simply moving this line, and it was because it was such a small move, only a half point. Looks like they might be thinking the under just because it was such a strong money push on the under. And there is some pro money mixed in there, but I'm not totally convinced because this was a very small Vegas move. All right. Tyler, you're taking the Cardinals today? And DJ Ray is reminding me to take a victory rip. I've taken a few already. I think that's why already a little high. But I'll take another one because you can't have too much victory. I really appreciate you guys coming to the show today and being a part of it. I've worked really hard on this show, so I'm glad you guys are here. I'm doing this all by myself now, first time. I was on another podcast earlier this morning, my friend Jason's Wake Up with TSS Fantasy. So for those of you on YouTube, make sure to go check that out also a little bit later. Now let's move on. I already gave you my first game of the day and my first prop of the day. Now I'm going to give you my second prop, and this is in the Falcons versus Steelers game, and we were just talking about that. So it's time for a prop. I am taking Bijan Robinson over 40 receiving yards at plus 205. This is a huge plus money play. And my reasoning behind this is because this is a new team for Kirk Cousins. I think he is going to find some security in making these short passes to Bijan Robinson. And Bijan Robinson is very good at avoiding getting tackled. I think based off of his moves, this is a great plus money play today, and I am taking Robinson over 40 receiving yards at plus 205. Let's go. Let's have a victory rip for that. Thanks so much for reminding everyone to hit the like button. Yes, please do that. It helps me on the algorithms. I am streaming for the first time, really, ever on all of these platforms. So thanks so much for joining me, everyone, and all of your support. It means the world. And let's win some wagers today. Now, I don't have to point out the obvious, right? Kirk Cousins is coming back from his Achilles surgery, and I'm sure he could use some cannabis right now because of all of its anti-inflammatory properties. And I'm sure there's a lot of us sitting out there right now who are feeling pain. Maybe it's hip pain or back pain, shoulder pain. Cannabis is a great solution because whether it's just a little bit of an ache or, even something a little bit more serious, cannabis has so many anti-inflammatory properties, and study after study have shown just how beneficial this cannabis plant is. And why is it beneficial? Because it puts your body back into homeostasis. It puts it back into balance, right? We all remember that from science class. So whether you're out there right now just feeling some aches and pains and want to just feel better, maybe consider giving cannabis a try. It really could help, and there are almost unlimited studies to support it. I mean, truly, there's so many studies out there. So read them for yourself, and read about all of the healing and anti-inflammatory properties of cannabis. And it doesn't just have to get you high. You could apply it topically, you can juice it. There are so many new things to explore in cannabis other than just getting high with it. Although I like to use it in every possible way that you could possibly use cannabis. And hey, why not, right? Now we have another game. Thanks so much. I'm glad you guys are liking the format of the show. So now I have the second game here, and this is the Raiders versus the Chargers. This game is interesting because it opened up early at 43.5. It went to 40.5, and there was some level 1 Joe money on the over, and Vegas kept moving this line. They moved it to 40, and finally the pros started coming in, and that's really why I like this game, especially right now, because Vegas was already moving the line under. It was already on the move, and then finally the pros started coming in, agreeing with Vegas, and I love to see when the pros and Las Vegas are in agreement. That's a play I like to make, that's for sure. Plus, I have another underplay prop for you in this game. So let's dive right on into it. My third prop of the day is Davante Adams under 72.5 receiving yards. This prop was originally at plus 110, and then it has moved to even money, showing that the sportsbooks are agreeing with my metrics, and the offensive metrics are just not there for the Raiders passing game. So I am going to take a stand against them early and play this prop at even money, and that is Davante Adams under 72.5 receiving yards. I'm glad you guys are enjoying the show. And just remember, everyone, I will have all of these plays for you guys at the very end, just so you could see them all again. But we still have one more gameplay that I really like today. In fact, for those of you who get my free daily emails, this was my play of the day. And if you don't get my free daily emails, you can subscribe right now just by going to arielcalista.com and then clicking on the button that says stay in touch. And just like that, these emails go out every day with all my sports news, line movements, picks of the day, and I'm just about to list my pick of the day, which you already saw. I'm going to really give you my deep analysis on this right now. Of course, in this email, you'll also get pictures of me, some fun AI photos, and so much more. Just go to arielcalista.com and then click on the button that says stay in touch. Now, diving into this Cowboys versus Browns game. The Browns opened up early at +1.5, and then they have since moved to -2.5 on mixed money. This was strictly a Las Vegas move because there is no supporting money. The books are moving the lines on their own, not supported by money. And this is showing me that the Cowboys are looking like they are going to be a troubled road team this year. And I know that is hard to hear for all my Cowboys fans out there. Well, this completes my 3x3 plays, but I'm sorry, Cowboys fans, it's not helping you tonight who might want to drink your sorrows away. But instead of that, how about you try some cannabis instead? Seriously, there's Delta 8 gummies, which I personally love. Delta 9 gummies, they're nice too, but they get you a little more couch stuck. There's so much cannabis available to you, even stuff that doesn't get you high. I have pre-rolls, and really there's so much out there, so you should really explore the world of cannabis instead of going for a drink. Just try it for a night. In fact, a new study just showed you should try some CBD with it too, with your marijuana intake and THC intake. A new study showed that unlike the myth that people have been saying for a really, really long time, that CBD is the opposite of THC. If you get too high, take some CBD. Oh, hi there. Hey Super Pro, thanks for coming in. So everyone's been saying if you get too high, take some CBD. Well, a new study has found that's actually not the case. And to me, this makes perfect sense because of, well, what I've been saying forever, the entourage effect. They found that CBD, and I quote, instead significantly increased subjective, psychomotor, cognitive, and autonomous effects of THC. So if you really want to improve your high, try some CBD. Why not, right? It all works together. Now, I am happy to take some questions from the audience, some games that you would like me to analyze and break down. Sorry, I'm going to be turning a little bit. I have two screens here. Oh, thank you so much. Yes, plus money props. We are definitely going to be winning today. I know you guys probably love that plus 200 play. Okay, let's dive into some of these games. I am gonna go in order. Do I think the Bills will hold up? I don't know why this isn't working. Okay. There it goes. Sorry guys, I am also producing this at the same time, so this is fun. We're having fun here. Let's look at this Bills game and really break it down because I want to show you really my full analysis on this game. Okay, so this opened up Bills -7, -115. And right now, I am just refreshing to see just exactly where the numbers are at. And this is interesting. Okay, the Bills are now sitting at -6.5, -115. So it's not exactly going in the right direction, and I'm looking at the money. It's pretty mixed, though there is a majority of money supporting the Cardinals right now. So in this game, I would say I would be leaning a little bit more towards the Cardinals. I am going to take a look at some of these other books. And from what I'm seeing in a lot of these more established Vegas sports books, the money is very mixed. But there is, I'd say, you know, very weak, almost level 1 money on the Cardinals. almost. So it is very weak, and Vegas is just not moving this line in the right direction. The Jets game. Let me pull that comment up. Okay, let's break this down. Now, there are a few things that I was looking at in this game. But let me pull up all of the most current numbers so I could really give you a full analysis and breakdown. Okay, so this Jets money line at this current moment in a lot of the Vegas books is sitting anywhere between plus 165 and plus 170. And I've been tracking this for a while. I saw that this opened plus 225, went to plus 170, then went to plus 171 on some San Francisco money, then plus 177, then plus 180 on some San Francisco Joe money, then plus 170. Now it's sitting at plus 165 to plus 170 in most Las Vegas books. So I like how this is moving. It is moving a lot, but has it really like moved enough? I don't know. I mean, it looks like it's moving in the right direction though. I would definitely like keep my eye on this. And I'm looking at the spread here too. This is interesting as well because this opened up at plus 6.5, went to plus 4, then plus 4.5 on mixed money, and it's currently sitting at plus 4 in all of the Las Vegas sports books. So this is a pretty big move that I'm seeing here. And it does look like, you know, a lot of mixed money is going on in this game. A lot of mixed money. Thank you so much, Christian. Thanks, this was a wonderful gift. Someone sent it to me, and I always appreciate when you guys send me things. I always have them in the background here and all over the place. So baseball takes today. You know, one of the things that has been so incredibly slow lately is baseball. Everyone is really betting on NFL right now, so it's been a little bit harder for me to analyze baseball because it's just very slow moving. But I'm going to take a look, and I'm going to see if there's something that's starting to pop out, because I mean the morning's going on, and I mean things are starting to pop out now, so I'm going to take a look and try to break that down for you. So, but first, I am going to dive right into the Rams and Chargers game. Okay, let's break this down. And I'm sorry if this takes me a moment. I am doing this all in real time. Okay, so I mean, I already did speak about the Raiders game earlier, but I'll just cover it again. Why not, right? So in this game, the Raiders-Chargers game, I am taking the under. This has been moving under all week, and it moved from 43.5 to 40.5 to 40. There's a lot of pro money on the under, but let me dive even more in detail into it, really give you a full analysis. Okay, so the Chargers opened up minus 3.5, minus 105. And looking at them right now. They are sitting at -3, -105. So a little bit of a move, not in the right direction for the Chargers, but I'm also not seeing a lot of money showing up on the Chargers either. There is a majority of money showing up on the Raiders. Yeah, quite a bit of money actually showing up on the Raiders, but then in other places there's more mixed money. So I would be saying like this is more mixed money. Vegas is making a slight adjustment on mixed money. I'm sorry, DJ Ray. I would probably lean away from betting on the Chargers today, but of course you can do whatever you like. And let's analyze this Rams game. I am just pulling up the most recent numbers. Okay, so the Rams are currently sitting at +4.5, -110, and they opened up at +3. So this is going more in the right direction for the Lions. Just because there is a lot of pro money showing up on the Lions, a lot of pro money, and also just considering how Vegas is moving this line, they're not moving it in the right direction for the Rams today. It looks like Las Vegas seems to be moving a line with the pros in this spot, and I would probably take Lions -4.5 in this game. Oh, thank you so much. I'm so glad I could pronounce it right. Christian. I think I pronounced it. Oh my god, I hope I'm not messing it up now. Well, thanks so much for being patient with me, guys. I am doing all of these games in real time. But yeah, I'm sorry, DJ Ray. I know that probably wasn't the answer that you wanted, but I'm never going to lie to you guys. And I'm just making my analysis simply based off of how I see the books reacting to their analysis and to money movements and, you know, my own metrics. So, you know, it's simply that. Yeah, the under in the Raiders game is definitely solid with some big players, and it does seem like some big players are taking the Lions as well. So that is interesting. These things are starting to pop out, and I did highlight a few more things that have started to pop out in my morning email. So make sure to check that out. It went out earlier, but you could always email me at arielcalista.com. It's really easy to get in touch with me. Now, I know you were asking if I had some baseball plays. Let's dive right into it. But first, I think we need another hit of cannabis, right? Time to get our minds right to win some wagers. The one play that really did pop out early is how this total looks like it's going under in the Blue Jays Atlanta Braves game. It opened under 8 -115, went to under 7.5 -119, even though a majority of the money is taking over. And typically when I see numbers like this, 7.5 minus 119, it's usually going to move that extra half of a point. And I would not be surprised to see it move to under 7 very soon. It does look like Las Vegas is taking a particular stand against the Joe money in this particular area. So yes, I am leaning towards the under in this Blue Jays game. Yeah, that's what I'm looking at right now. Not really too many other things are meeting my metrics in baseball. There has been some significant money showing up, but I would also like to remind everyone, Vegas has to agree with the money too. You know, they have to, I mean, it's a system to look for the pro or the Joe money and make your analysis based off of it. Sharp is saying Chargers are getting bet some pros. No one trusts the Raiders. You would go Chargers. Okay. I mean, I think that makes sense. I mean, just personally from living in Las Vegas, I don't trust the Raiders much myself, but I also, as you guys can see, I never really go off of my own personal analysis. I just simply go off of what the numbers are telling me, but I think that's good. I mean, I think there is a lot of Vegas players in particular playing the Raiders right now. They have, you know, really become accepted by the town, and, you know, people are, I see the bumper stickers everywhere on everyone's cars, so, I mean, they're definitely becoming a fan favorite around town. Hey, Bully Bryce, welcome. Should I just call you Bryce? Saying Jack's way overpaid. Yeah, I mean, I think this is going to be a tough year, a real tough year for them. So I agree with you 100%, Bryce. Yeah, I definitely think we need to get our minds right. Yeah, you're right, Super Pro. I follow what the money's doing, and then I simply look at how Vegas is reacting to the money, how Vegas is adjusting everything, and sometimes if they're not reacting to money at all, like if they're reacting simply based on mixed money, and I think a few of my plays today were really just showcasing how Vegas is taking a stand even on mixed money, and that's also what I like. But I also like seeing when the pros are playing with something or where the Joe money is coming in, and if that's influencing Vegas's decisions. Yeah, so thanks so much everyone for all of your amazing comments. I really appreciate it. Oh my god, that was my first emote! I love it. I will be adding in some cool emotes that you guys can play with very soon. This is really my first stream to get it all up and running, but I will have some cool new features coming along. This stream is just going to get better and better. And yeah, I had such a fun time today, everyone. Let me give you a rundown of all of my plays and my props. Let me pull this up for you real quick. Okay. Oh, cool. You guys could see that, right? Okay. I hope so. Right up here. These are all of my my props and all of my plays. So I like Justin Jefferson to go over 90 receiving yards at plus 125. Bijan Robinson over 40 receiving yards at plus 205. Devontae Adams under 72.5 receiving yards plus even money, and Vikings -1.5, Raiders versus Chargers to go under 40, and Browns -2.5. And those are my 3 games and my 3 props today. Sharpest plays of the day. Of course, you could like screenshot, save this for later. And everyone, please make sure to like and subscribe while you're at it, and join my free daily emails at arielcalista.com if you enjoyed this show and you would like to get daily insights with all of the line analysis, sports news, my picks of the day, pictures of me, and so much more. All of that's free every single day at arielcalista.com. I just wanted to pull up the chat one more time and thank you so much everyone for joining me. I really appreciate having you here. I didn't write down all of your names, but I want to say everyone that came and supported me tonight, or this morning. Thank you so much. I couldn't do it without you, and I hope you enjoyed these picks. I hope we all win together, and make sure to stay tuned for my Sports Betting Illuminated book, which will be on bookshelves globally in just a few days. I am so excited to come out with my 2nd published book. I can't wait to share it with you. And make sure to sign up for my free daily emails at arielcalista.com, and stay tuned every day across all my social medias for my daily video picks, which I post and share with all of you every single day. All of my social medias can be found at arielcalista.com, my own personal website. I had such a great time with all of you here today, and I can't wait to see you next time. Thank you so much for joining me. I can't wait to see you back at Sports Betting Illuminated really soon.